Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Richard Allen, and in today's video, I want to talk to you about why I love disruptive companies like Robinhood, why so many people use Robinhood to invest, and why I'm super excited for Robinhood's future IPO. Hey, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. It's completely free, and you can always change your mind. Thanks so much. Let's get right into it. I absolutely love companies that are market and industry disruptors. Think of companies like Square. We'll talk more about Square later. Companies like Tesla. We've already talked about Tesla a lot. What about Teladoc or Rocket Mortgage or Zoom or Amazon? Now, you may not like some of these companies, but there's one thing that all of these companies have in common. They all have or are currently shaking up the industry that they are in. Let's take Square, for example. Square is a company that I've been paying attention to for years. I was fascinated by this white little square you could plug into the bottom of the headphone jack of your phone that allowed me to raise the prices at my garage sale. I mean, look, working in retail my whole life made me realize that people that pay in cash are either super frugal or always looking for a deal. If you've ever had a garage sale, you know that people looking for a deal just because they have cash was like every single interaction.
Will you take $5 for this $300 worth of baby clothes I have in this bag? I have cash.
Of course you have cash. You can't pay any other way. What do you think, I'm bouncing one of your checks? Can you do 7? Your ROI is terrible selling stuff at a garage sale. Take my wife's ridiculous banana seat bike that we spent $200 on at Target. Not only did this grumpy granny look slow, it was the slowest damn thing I had ever seen because it didn't have any gears. In contrast, I had this beautiful, sleek, purple Trek bike that I found at a garage sale for 50 bucks, but talked the guy down because it needed so many repairs and I couldn't possibly spend more than $5 on it. I used this $5 bike to go like 20 miles a day. So when my wife and I went on our first bike ride, I didn't expect her to be able to hang, but I also didn't expect her to die after only a mile. I mean, you try going up a hill with that turquoise turtle, I bet you'd be dead too. Look, of course the turquoise turtle wasn't gonna cut it, and we ended up keeping it too long, so we couldn't return it to Target for the full $200 refund. So I got the Square app, right? And I had the brilliant idea that I was going to list this bike for $150 at my garage sale. And I was going to say, in the garage sale, on my Craigslist listing, I was going to say, credit cards accepted. Boom. People are way more impulsive with credit cards. Normally, you could only get between $20 and $70 for a bike at a garage sale. But being that I take credit cards, I listed it for $150 with this crazy sob story reminiscent of a beautiful Nicholas Sparks novel, and bam, somebody bought it for 120 bucks. And both myself and the lady that rode off very slowly into the sunset was very happy. And some of you may be thinking, but Richard, you lost $80 on that there bike. No, I didn't. I made at least $50. I would have been lucky to get $70 at any other garage sale where I had to only accept cash. So my point is, Square is a disruptive company, and at that time, they were disrupting garage sales. And at that point, I really hoped that Twitter boy Jack Dorsey had bigger plans for Square. Now, fast forward to today, and Square Inc. has over 4,000 employees and $4.7 billion in revenue per year. Square now has more than twice the market cap of Twitter. Companies that disrupt and innovate are the companies that we should be paying attention to. Think of companies like Robinhood, like we're talking about, right? Or Tesla. Tesla paved the way for so many companies to start offering EVs. Now, what did Robinhood do? They paved the way for every single brokerage to offer $0 trading. That was Robinhood that did that. Also, Robinhood may soon be a publicly traded company. My guess is they will IPO probably at the beginning of 2021. Robinhood has an estimated valuation of over $11 billion already. So sky's the limit, seriously. As long as Robinhood continues to innovate and grow their user base, they're gonna IPO and they're gonna grow just like Square did, and they're gonna end up being a really good long-term investment. Don't get me wrong, Robinhood has some cons as well. If you want to be a serious trader or a day trader or something like that, right? Robinhood probably isn't the brokerage for you. Brokerages like E-Trade and Charles Schwab would probably be better suited for you because they have integrated research tools that make it much easier to know what you're doing. I would argue though that the same people that are spending cash and looking for deals, those people we talked about earlier, are the same people that are trading with Charles Schwab and E-Trade. Now, Robinhood, on the other hand, appeals to everyone. Robinhood has created an app that has virtually no barrier of entry for even the smallest investor. I would bet that more than 50% of the people that use Robinhood have absolutely no idea what they're doing, and that's one of the most attractive things about Robinhood. Robinhood creates volatility and has brought investing to the masses. A lot of people have made a lot of money with this market crash in March and rode the wave up, right? A lot of people plowed their stimulus checks into the market and boom, market went up. It's really nice to see. It's a really good change of pace, right? That people at the bottom are starting to make a little money. I love disruptive companies, and Robinhood is one of my absolute favorites. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, click that beautiful red subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next one.